Yo, what up? This a new episode right here. This is the Downfall series. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all. I know it's been a while since I did a Downfall video. You know what I'm saying? Just been busy with a lot of things. I've been wanting to do this. Been wanting to do this for a long time now. Just never got a chance to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just really want to break down the history of this label that everybody shits on. You know what I mean? Like, people hate this label so fucking much. It is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? But I really got to make this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really had to do it. Because it just popped up on my mind. Just told me this. Make this joint right here. So, yeah, I'm going to do it. I did a couple downfall videos on Kanye West, MTV, BET, the Source magazine and shit like that. But this the one I really want to do. Real bad. No, I'm not quitting this shit. Nah. So yeah. The label that we're gonna talk about, y'all already know the deal about this label. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get to it, shall we? This is the downfall of No Limit Records. Yes. Y'all guys should must know the deal about No Limit. The label that everybody loves to hate. This label is loved by few and hated by many. This was a very popular label in hip hop back in the late 90s, man. I mean, they was fucking everywhere. This label had just went over people's heads. Doesn't matter if it was the fucking singles, the album covers, even the damn videos. The popularity just baffled motherfuckers, man. So yeah, I'm gonna take y'all back. You know what I'm saying? Before all the popularity, before all the bling bling, all that shit, let's rewind it back to where it all started. Now, from 1990 to 1991, y'all guys must know about No Limit, like I said before, man. Master P, C Murder, Silk the Shocker, Mystical, Snoop Dogg, Soldier Slim, Maya X, Mr. Sorvon, Fiend, Mac, Young Bleed, Magic, 504 Boys, True, King George. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. This label was a fucking force to be reckoned with. Now, like I said before all the bling bling, before all the popularity, before all that shit, let's rewind back to where it all started. Now, 1990, 1991. Master P was originally from Richmond, California, the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? He got into this game by selling a bunch of CDs and tapes from the trunk of his car. And he had his own record store called the No Limit Record Shop. You know what I'm saying? In the Bay Area. You know what I mean? And Master P released albums for a little success, but nobody didn't know who Master P was. He was more, out there in the West Coast, tri-state area in a way. You know what I'm saying? So he released albums like Getaway Clean, Mama's Bad Boy, The Ghetto's Trying to Kill Me, 99 Ways to Die. He also had, cats like EA Ski, King George, Trey 8. But this is around a time when No Limit was like, underground. Like, they was like more the independent side of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was sound from Solar to Independent Records. You know what I'm saying? So once Master P, started doing that shit, you know what I mean? Right? Like, Master P, No Limit, they'll start gaining lower varieties off the West Coast underground scene from like 94 to 95. Master P No Limit. He sound like a little MC from around the way. He named himself Dangerous Dame, and he came out with an EP called Escape from the Mental Ward. And he also released like a little compilations. If you're a No Limit fan, you guys must know about the West Coast Bad Boy compilation. You know what I'm saying? They had the Christmas on one and shit like that. So yeah, this is when No Limit was just hungry. You know what I'm saying? So they released that shit, and in 1995, No Limit was about to gain notoriety, excuse me, with the True album. You know what I'm saying? In fact, True, the second album, no, the third album, excuse me, because the first album was Who's the Killer, the second album was Understanding the Criminal Mind. Yeah, True. This is their third album. True. This album was released in 1995. It's a dope album, known for Bout It. That was the first No Limit album to be released in a major record label, which is Priority Records. Y'all guys must know about Priority Records, the home of NWA, Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? Ruckus Records, Duck Down, Jay-Z, when he released Reasonable Doubt. That was like the only Rockefeller album to be released on Priority. Because, around like 1997, they signed with Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me for the fan. But, they came out with that album, True. They already got people aware of No Limit. You know what I'm saying? But No Limit, it was still independent. Well, like, more in the and then around the time Master P, he moved from Richmond, California to New Orleans, Louisiana, which most people credit No Limit as Southern artists, but they originally got their start in the West Coast. You know what I mean? But people don't really give Master P credit when it comes to being a West Coast artist, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And right at that album came out, you know what I'm saying, Master P came out with 99 Ways to Die, shit like that. It was a dope album as well. You know what I'm saying? Like plenty other shit came out, you know what I mean? And he started including acts like, Maya X, Mystical. Well, Mystical didn't release an album from No Limit until like 1997, you know what I'm saying? So he had Big Ed, Silk and C Murder was still in the camp, you know what I'm saying? By the way, Master P, he had beef with King George and some shit like that. I forgot how the beef went down, but I remember King George, he actually did a diss track towards Master P and shit like that. You know what I mean? I guess Master P was trying to, I forgot. I need to look it up on the internet one day, you know what I'm saying? But I know they had beef. I just didn't know the whole background, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Master P and King George had a falling out and shit like that, right? From like 95, 96, you know what I'm saying? Well, mainly 96, you know what I'm saying? Master P came out with Ice Cream Man, you know what I'm saying? Which that album right there was started get people like started getting notoriety for No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a very successful album during that time, especially in the New Orleans area. You know what I'm saying? And that is a classic album right there. Like that album got songs like Time for 187, Mr. Ice Cream Man, Break 'em Off, something with UGK. I mean, Bout It Part 2. Time to Check My Crack House. I mean, damn. That album's fire, yo. If y'all guys don't know what Ice Cream Man is, Ice Cream Man is like a term for drug dealer in a way. And I believe that Ice Cream Man had Master P beef with the Loonies. Yes, Loonies, Yuck Mouth and Numbskull. I got 5 on it, Loonies. Cause before Ice Cream Man came out, Loonies, if you hear the first album, Operation Stokola, back in 1995, classic album, they had like a song called Ice Cream Man, and Yuck Mouth was the first one to come out with that term. You know what I mean? Because I think he created that character around like when he was locked up and shit like that. But Master P kind of like stole that shit, and that really set Yuck Mouth and them off, and that's why they had like a little beef and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? What else? No, Ice Cream Man comes out. No, it's very successful during this period. No, I think it went gold and some shit like that. I can't remember. So, right after that Ice Cream Man came out, you know what I'm saying? Silk the Shocker, he released his first album, The Shocker. It's a dope album right there. Another one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? But around 1997, No Limit was about to gain a lot of monumental, man. True to the Game was released. The fourth album was a double disc. That shit is a fucking masterpiece, man. Like, that album is the shit. Got bangers like Somebody's Watching Me, No Limit Soldiers, Feds. I mean, shit. That album is fucking crack. One of the illest double disc albums in hip hop history. I don't care what nobody says, man. Like that album right there is it's fire, man. Like straight up. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe me? Check out that album. You know what I'm saying? And that album came out, like that's what people really, really, really started getting to No Limit. You know what I'm saying? And Maya X came out with the Unladylike album. Mystical released his first album on No Limit, Unpredictable. There's another fire album right there. I mean, Mystical, that was his first album on No Limit, but it was released on No Limit under Jive. Because, before Mystical was signed with No Limit, he was with Jive Records when he came out with Minor Mystical. Dope album, you know what I'm saying? And, what else? But before that happened, this is when it's about to explode. That's when the candle just started lit like crazy. On September 2nd, 1997, Master P released Ghetto D. That was the album that put No Limit on the map. Like, just put them out there. Put Master P on the map. The breakthrough album, man. Like, that album was fucking everywhere, man. Like, that is one of the best albums of 1997. My opinion, his best album, Duffy Master P's magnum opus. No, everybody know about that album for Make 'Em Say, and I Miss My Homies. But that album got some fire, man. Got like tracks like Captain Kirk, just like my favorite song on the album. Pass Me the Green, Let's Get 'Em, Trying to Do Something. I mean, that album is a fucking masterpiece, man. I don't care what nobody says. Yeah, that album is just what put No Limit on the map. Like, just that was a breakthrough album. That was Master P's breakthrough album. You know what I'm saying? That's when the whole world just started to know who Master P was. That's when everybody knew who he was, man. So, man, No Limit was known. You know what I'm saying? No Limit just was out. That was like the mainstream appeal, man. That just brought them out to the mainstream. So No Limit, so Ghetto D hits the streets like crazy, or aka Ghetto Dope, however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So then 1998 hits. No Limit was just releasing albums non-stop. Like, album after album after album after fucking album, man. I mean, like, Young Bleed with My Balls and My Word. So just, well, before that, Master P had the I'm Bout It movie and soundtrack around like 97. It's a classic soundtrack. The movie was okay, but love the soundtrack though. You know what I'm saying? Fucking amazing. You know what I mean? One of the best soundtracks I've ever heard in my entire life. But 1998 to me is one of No Limit's best years in my opinion, because 98, man, No Limit was just unfuckwittable at this point. You know what I mean? I'm like, they was just all over the video. They was all over the video, MTV, BET. They was everywhere, man. Even at your fucking cookouts and shit. You cannot go anywhere without bumping No Limit, man. Straight up. And Master P he was a marketing mastermind. Like, P was smart with his money. Straight up. That's what people don't give Master P credit. He was very smart with his money. Unlike Birdman, who like to fuck people over and shit. You know what I'm saying? But Um, No Limit was just the rise of No Limit was just crazy around this point. You know what I mean? Like Young Bleed came out with My Balls and My Word. Silk the Shocker came out with Charge Into the Game, his best album. C Murder came out with Life or Death. That album was fucking dark. I mean, straight up, that's like a top 5 No Limit album, man, for me. That album's just straight up street, just straight gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? So grimy, that real dirty South New Orleans shit. You know what I'm saying? It's classic. You know what I mean? What else? I mean, like, Mr. Servon came out with Life Insurance back in '97. That's another fire album. The I Got the Hookup, the movie came out in theaters, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was I thought I Got the Hookup was a funny ass movie. Don't get me wrong. And I do have it on DVD. You know what I'm saying? I love that movie. I don't care what nobody says. That's a classic. Some people might hate that movie, but I thought it was funny. When I first saw that on BET back in the day, man, that shit had me fucking rolling. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, it's very underrated, if you ask me. That was like a comedy hood movie. Like Master P and Ezell from Friday, like selling cell phones and shit. Like that movie was crazy. You know what I mean? The movie came out in theaters. Dope soundtrack as well. You know what I'm saying? But, Soulja Slim came out with Give 'Em to Him Raw. Fire album. By the way, rest in peace to Soulja Slim. You know what I'm saying? But what fucked up Low Limit fans was that around the same time too, Master P was announcing that he was about to get ready to retire from the rap game. You know what I'm saying? And by doing that, he released an amazing double disc album, MP The Last Dawn. In my personal opinion, his last good album that he ever made in his career. Like, that's just an amazing album right there. Like, that album has like a mafioso influence on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got songs like Soldiers, Riders and G's, Thug Girl, War Rooms, The Streets Keep Me Rolling, Thinking About You. I mean, dope ass album right there. And it also came out with a short film to accompany the album, like in conjunction of that shit. I saw the movie and I wasn't really big fan of the movie, but the album was ill. Like I said, that was Master P's last good album, man. You know what I'm saying? And No Limit was, Master P. He was starting to expand his horizons by writing and directing movies, becoming a basketball player, like joining the NBA, like he joined the Charlotte Hornets. What else? Fucking, the Toronto Raptors at one point. Having his own clothing line, his own sneakers. Being a sports agent, for like Ricky Williams of the New Orleans Saints when he first got drafted. You know what I mean? Like, Master P, he was that fucking nigga, man. Like, you can't take that shit away from him. Like, that nigga was a hustler. Is he the best lyricist? No. But the dude was a hustler. I mean, he's the perfect example of a fucking ghetto millionaire. And I feel like people do not give Master P credit like that, man. Like, he knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But, and around 98 too, so much fire came out. Snoop Dogg came out with The Game Is Sold, Not to Be Told album. His first album on No Limit, because Snoop left Death Row because the issues. Dre left, Pac passed away. Tupac passed away. Suge went to jail. Death Row was done pretty much, and Snoop needed like to link up with somebody to get his career back on track, and Master P was there for him. And Master P, in my opinion, saved Snoop's career. And The Game Is Sold, that was an okay album. It had some dope tracks here and there, but I wasn't really a big fan of it. But Mystical came out with Ghetto Fabulous, to me his last good album. Cain and Abel, Am I My Brother's Keeper? Fiend with There's One in Every Family. Like, No Limit was unstoppable, man. I remember there was an album that was supposed to come out around that time too. Tank Dogs will Beware the Dogs. That shit, everybody was anticipating that album, man. That was supposed to come out back in 1998, but never came out. But that album, if that album came out, man, that album been a fucking No Limit masterpiece, man. Like straight up, that would have been fire, for real. Like it had Snoop Dogg, Mac, Fiend, C Murder, and Mystical. That shit would been nuts. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, Mac, he is one of the best lyricists from No Limit, in my opinion. He's like the most lyrical. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for him getting locked up, man, you would have been out there like that. But I've read something saying that he was supposed to come home from jail soon. You know what I mean? His first album, Shell Shock, which came out around 98, was ill, man, as well. The We Can't Be Stopped compilation, Mean Green, like No Limit was on some other shit then, man. They was everywhere. You know what I mean? You just couldn't get enough of them. But people still was being annoyed by them because people were still getting baffled by the success. You know what I mean? So yeah, after that happened, a year later in 99, you know what I'm saying? Silk the Shocker came out with the fucking Made Man album. That was an okay album. It had some dope tracks, but I wasn't really a big fan of that. You know what I'm saying? There was this chick, Mercedes, who I felt like she was like an R&B singer and shit like that. She came out with an album called Rare End. The album cover is kind of controversial because she's showing her ass leaning on a fucking Mercedes Benz and shit. I didn't hear the album. I need to check it out one day. You know what I'm saying? What else? True came out with the Crime Family, but this is when No Limit was about to get like, fade away. Well, this was really happening around late '98. Juvenile came out with 400 Degrees. It's hands down my fucking favorite Southern hip hop album of all time. That was the album that put Cash Money on the map. I will be doing a review on that on its 20th anniversary. Be on the lookout for that shit when it's coming. That album has tracks like High, Follow Me Now, Back That Ass Up. I mean, like, that album is fucking sick. But that album came out around the same time when No Limit was just on fire. Like, that album came out around the same time when No Limit was out there. Like, out there. But Cash Money was trying to best it. But Cash Money was on the verge of taking a spot. You know what I'm saying? So, get back to 99 era of No Limit. You know what I'm saying? The Crime Family down came out. That was an okay album right there. You know what I mean? It had some good tracks as well. C Murder came out with Boston Lenny. It's another dope album right there. Love that joint. Matt came out with World War III. Snoop came out with his best album since Doggy Style, in my opinion, which is No Limit Top Dog, which I do have in my collection. That album right there is fucking fire. Definitely my top 5 favorite No Limit album of all time, man. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit brings back memories. What else? Magic with Thuggin. Another dope MC, by the way. Rest in peace on Mr. Magic. You know, he came out with Sky's Limit back in 98. Another dope album. You know what I'm saying? What else? There's this cat named Short Circuit. He was actually from New York. He's supposed to have he was supposed to come out with an album back in '99 called Going AWOL, but that never came out. And he has like these 2 sons named Little Soldiers. They came out with an album called Boot Camp. People hated that album. You know what I'm saying? But this around time when No Limit, the hype of No Limit was about to get like, go down. You know what I'm saying? Because it was around the time right 99. It was all about Cash Money, Rockefeller, and Rough Riders. Like, people was not really, I mean, some people was paying attention, but not that many people were paying attention to No Limit like they was before. You know what I'm saying? So, the Hot Boys movie came out. That movie was fucking garbage. You know, with Silk the Shocker and Gary Busey. I was not really too keen on that movie, to be honest with you. I didn't like that shit. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? But 2000 hits, you know what I'm saying? That's when it was done. It was over for No Limit. Well, which really fucked up No Limit is when Master P didn't pay Beats by the Pound. Beats by the Pound, that was like No Limit's production team. The cats who was pretty much responsible for the No Limit sound. You know what I'm saying? That's when Master P fucked up on that one. He didn't even pay his produce. He didn't pay them niggas. That's when No Limit music just got worse, man. Like the 504 Boys album, Goodfellas. Well, originally that album was originally supposed to come out around like 1997, but that kept getting pushed back and shit like that. You know, label politics and shit. So it didn't come out until 2000. You know, Wobble Wobble, that was a big hit, but nobody was not really caring for No Limit like that. You know, Snoop came out with The Last Meal. It's another fire album right there. Love that joint. P, he came out with Ghetto Postage, which nobody didn't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mystical left No Limit. You know what I mean? He went back with Jive. Came out with Shake Your Ass, which was cool, but the Mystical I like was from 1995 to 98. That's, in my opinion, Mystical from 95 to 98, that's when he was in his rawest form, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Mine and Mystical, the Ghetto Fabulous. Those are his best works, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But people only know Mystical from Shake Your Ass. You know what I'm saying? But they don't really they don't really pay attention to this No Limit shit. But who am I to blame? You know what I'm saying? But gives a fuck. Like, No Limit was pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? So No Limit left Priority Records. In 2001, they signed a deal with Universal and changed the name to change the emblem to the new No Limit. Just fucking whack. I ain't like that shit. You had Master P coming out with Game Face. His son Lil Romeo was out there and shit like that. He was out around the same time as Bow Wow and shit. You know, Chopper, like No Limit. Nobody was not really fucking No Limit like that at the point. Like, and No Limit was trying to come back to the game, but it wasn't really working like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was more independent. Like, No Limit was over. You know what I'm saying? Like, No Limit was done. So yeah. So before I end this video, I got like some list. I wrote down a list of albums to check out from No Limit that I highly recommend y'all checking out. The albums I'm about to mention are fucking classics, man. Alright, here we go. Master P, Ghetto D. True to the Game. C Murr, Life or Death. The I'm About It soundtrack. Snoop Dogg, No Limit Top Dog. Mystical, Unpredictable. Soulja Slim, Give It to Him Raw. Young Bleed, My Balls and My Word. Maya X, Unladylike. Mr. Serv-On, Life Insurance. I Got the Hookup soundtrack. Master P, 99 Ways to Die. Big Ed, The Assassin. Cain and Abel, Am I My Brother's Keeper? True. Fiend, There's One in Every Family. Mystical, Ghetto Fabulous. Silk the Shocker, Charge to the Game. C Murder, Boston Lenny. Master P, MP The Last Dawn. Mac, Cell Shock. Fiend, Street Life. Master P, The Girls Trying to Kill Me. Silk the Shocker. Master P, Ice Cream Man. Snoop Dogg, The Last Meal. So many albums come out from No Limit. So y'all can check it out on your own free will. But those are the list of albums I got y'all checking out. Because them shits are fire. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck? Because people just really shit on No Limit, man. It's fucking crazy. I mean, I respect other people's opinions, but No Limit gets so much hate. People, it's so funny how motherfuckers bash No Limit but praise Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like, what the fuck? They like, these are the same motherfuckers that niggas that talk shit about No Limit are the same motherfuckers that praise goddamn, what's his fucking name? What's that nigga name? Fucking Lil Pump or Lil Yachty and all them fucking whack ass niggas, man. Like, No Limit shits on this trap mumble rap shit that's out today. I say that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rather listen to No Limit than this bullshit that's out today. You know know what I mean? And I'm gonna say this: there will never be another label like No Limit. I'm sorry, man. No Limit, they was ahead of their time with this shit. They like I said before, this label that everybody loves to hate. This label is loved by few, hated by many. The motherfucking Tank, the infamous, the notorious, New Orleans' own No Limit Records, y'all. That was it for the story of the downfall of No Limit Records. Book is finished. Now, that was it for the video. Give me your thoughts in the comment box as always. Hope y'all enjoy it. Salute.